Hello and welcome back to another character preview video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at level 0 extraction. And this is very much going to be a preview. There isn't all that much customization to have a look at here. We're just going to look at the models or the skins that are available for the characters in the game right now and a few other things. It's just a quick look at, I guess, what could be. That's the plan. If you are curious, Level 0 Extraction is a multiplayer extraction horror with tactical FPS combat and an immersive dark atmosphere. Test your survival skills against rival players and AI enemies during intense raids for valuable loot. Or play as an alien monster that can only be killed with light and make sure no mortal escapes alive. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. The character models look pretty fantastic. The alien looks scary. It's all good. It's all good. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Level 0 Extraction, you can find some links below. And there will be timestamps. Not that many of them, but there will be some. So, as we jump in here, we are going to start by looking at the Mercenaries. Then after that, we'll very briefly look at the scary looking alien here. There's no cosmetic stuff for the alien. We'll just have a look at the abilities that are available and so on and so forth. But right now in this early version of the game, we have a few different models to choose from, which is cool. There are some really good looking models here. It's funny. I feel like most of them sort of look a little familiar. I don't know. I don't know. It's like we've got Robert Downey Jr. meets Hugh Jackman here. as this guy right now. Each of them, I don't know what it is, but there's something about each of the faces where it's sort of like just off of being a famous celebrity or a face that we know or something like that. But it does look really good. Like visually, it's quite impressive. The models are quite nice. The way it works here is you just pick in your head. You can see the body doesn't change at all. And my understanding is that you are going to have a bunch more customization when the game actually comes out, when they have it in the game. This is not all there is. You'll see on the side here, we have gloves, backpack, top, bottom, and boots. And then there's some color choices in there as well. But for now, we're going to start by just looking at the heads. And yeah, let's just have a peek and see what's available. Again, as I mentioned, I feel like the model work, the texture work, you know, the style that they went with, it's all pretty good. You know, these characters look pretty good. And what makes me happy about stuff like this is that if they have these models in the game and if they are looking as good as this, there's a good chance that when they do, if they do add customization at some point in the future, then you'll have quite a lot to work with here. They have a decent variety of face types. It looks like there's a decent amount of hairstyles, and I get the feeling that the models themselves will definitely sort of hold up when you zoom all the way in. Absolutely. They cover pretty much everything here in terms of ethnicity and face types and styles. Again, each of these characters is sort of just like off of being someone that I recognize. I don't know. If anyone wants to, you guys can try and give me a full breakdown of who you recognize here. Here's young Forrest Whitaker. yeah, there he is. But they're pretty cool. There's one odd one out, I feel, where they sort of just put Orlando in here. Orlando's a little more exciting than the rest of them. Orlando has makeup, pink, purplish hair, it looks like lipstick. It's not fair. It's not fair that Orlando gets all of this nice stuff and the rest of these guys, they just have to be all plain and boring, huh? That's not fair. That's just not okay. That said, we're going to use Orlando to look at the rest of the stuff here. These options are all the same on all the models. Basically, you are just picking what they call skins. I call it just colors. You just pick in the colors. There are a decent selection. You know, this is a bunch of them here. These are obviously purchased with in-game currency. So you sort of, you know, you play the extraction shooter, you extract with the dollar bills, and you come and spend it on cosmetics here. But it's basically just changing the color. These are the gloves. Here's the backpack, which, well, unfortunately you cannot see. Because you can't, far as I can tell, turn the model around. So you're just going to have to sort of picture what it looks like based on the colors that you see here. A little scuffed, but I'm sure eventually you'll be able to rotate your characters. Then there's tops. probably the most impactful choice you can make. It's not like a full transformation. It is, once again, just the color that's changing. But it does make your character look quite different, obviously, if you change this massive color. And some of them have different patterns and stuff on, as you can see. Yeah, it's cool. You can tell that these last two are just not the same. That's why they cost so much more. This one's like golden or something. This one, nice shiny purple. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We don't have those, unfortunately. Let's take the white one. Bottoms, same thing, same color schemes. And you'll just be able to pick to match if you want to, I suppose. You will notice again, the two later ones here are the shiny ones. Pretty nice. Yeah, we'll take the white one to match as well. And then finally we have boots. Once again, you can sort of barely see the boots down there. You can't move the camera around, so it's something to be sort of aware of, I suppose. It's something to point out to the devs that they can maybe work on it and allow us to, you know, maybe zoom in a little bit, have a look at what's I don't know. And that brings us to the end of the skins and colors and stuff available. You can press tab here to change side, which brings you to the alien or back to this one, or you can press escape and it takes you back to the menu. You can get a sort of more up close and personal look at the character. You can just barely see the backpack peeking around the corner over there, which is kind of cool. But that's it for the mercenary customization. All the options available there. I like it. I'm going to give you the full rundown of what I like and don't like at the end, but I will just say that, you know, quick and dirty, I do like the way that the models look. It's a good start. Now, however, we're going to jump onto the aliens. It says here, hunt groups of humans and earn currency that you can spend playing as a mercenary. They've got some weird growths on their back. They have this strange humanoid shape, but it looks like they do run on all fours, which is kind of crazy. The customization tab for them is not available just yet, and the mutation tab is also not available, but you can see some of the abilities that you have here. I'm going to be on the screen for a moment or two so you can read them if you'd like, but we've got Egg Trap, Slime Spit, Scream Wave, EMP, Scan, and Acid Cloud. Then you've got Special Vision, Invisibility, and Regeneration. It actually sounds like a whole lot of fun, to be honest. So, yeah, that's it. That's the alien. And as I showed you earlier, this is the mercenary. Not a huge amount in here right now, and going into the outro, I will just say that that's cool and that's totally understandable. This is an early version of the game. It's, I think they call open beta / the demo. I like what I've seen here. You know, if I'm going to look at the positive here, I will say that the models look really good. The visual fidelity is definitely there. The texture work is amazing, and there's decent variety already. If they're gonna stick with the sort of template picker that they have right now, then I'd love to see some body types. You know, so you could choose a slightly bigger character, slightly smaller, a male body type, a female body type, something like that. And then just more options. If they're going to give you full customization, then I really have absolutely no complaints, because that would be cool. We've already seen what's possible, and that's nice. And that's why I like jumping in early with games like this. You can see what there is, you can sort of give some constructive criticism, and then you can just be hopeful for the future. So I was happy to jump in here and have a look. Thank you guys for joining me. It's cool. There's some good stuff here, and I'm kind of keen and excited to see what else becomes available down the line. So there you go. You can, as always, check back here soon for more. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. You can find my links below, my coffee page and my Twitch channel, and all the rest. Yo, guys, if you're playing Level 0 Extraction, hope you guys have fun. I'm done. Happy that.